I don't know if you want us to talk about your BMs, but now we are.
Yeah, we are.
You're doing great, champ.
It's your fault. You're listening to No Tea, a podcast where two hot, interesting, non-binary people spill tea without actually being on any. For now. What is your name?
Oh, I'm Tori.
I am Mia. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh my God, it's a pleasure to meet you.
This is a very special ep.
This is a really special app.
We're in the great outdoors.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
We're camping.
We're camping.
We're out camping in the woods and we're
out
podcasting.
camping. Yeah.
Who even does that?
Who even does that? We're really unique, guys, and you should listen to us more.
Fact.
You should tell everybody you know about us.
Yeah, haven't you already? Now, because this is a special episode, usually I have all my notes on a board.
Yeah.
That I could reference. But
Yeah.
we got to go analog style. So I have for the listeners, I have pulled my notes out of my bra.
How's that
It's on a
smell?
stationery. Tori's spouse just told me that I was smelling a little right.
Well,
They're not wrong.
it's camp, baby.
I bring deodorant to camp. And we're washing our pits and slits in the river when possible.
Yeah.
Someone
this
brought
is
Dr.
creek.
Bronner's. Yeah, it's crick life.
Yeah. We're not out here to smell good.
Correct. Did you guys bring the Dr. Bronner's?
Yeah.
Good call with the eucalyptus. Mm-hmm. The peppermint's a little extreme.
Yeah, but Chelsea wanted to do the eucalyptus so that it would help keep
The
mosquitoes
bugs.
away. Because
She's
I was
smart.
like, why did you do eucalyptus? And
I like
I was
it.
like, oh,
You don't care for it?
no.
You prefer the peppermint and the booty?
No, I don't like peppermint either. They have other scents. Like lavender,
Yeah.
but that would have
I
attracted
hate
bugs.
lavender. Do
Yeah.
you like lavender?
Yeah.
I hate lavender smell, and I think like when it's in food, sometimes I'm like, ugh, it's a little.
Are you a
overpowering.
lesbian or no?
I know. I know it's disappointing.
That's taboo.
I know. I do everything wrong. I like dude shit, and I don't like lavender.
Mia.
Sorry, my bad, dude.
Oh, man.
Anyways,
All right.
I'm so glad we're potting out in the woods. Have you seen those nuns that podcast?
I've seen some clips.
They're cute.
They are.
They're like, sister. It sounds like you're
Right?
listening to gay men.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, sister, do you have any hobbies?
Do you think that they know that they sound like gay men?
I don't.
Really?
No, I don't think they have a frame of reference. I think they genuinely probably call each other sister around the monastery or whatever.
Yeah,
and that's
they
how
do.
they address one another.
Man.
I like looking at the clips because, well, first of all, it's kind of peculiar. I don't gravitate towards religious things.
No, not at all.
But for some reason, they're so cute and they're kind of just talking about their real lives.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally like, oh, do you have any hobbies? And then like the other sister is like, I find hobbies to be a little, feel like a chore.
Yeah, I think I saw that clip. I'm like, what are you?
It's
what?
kind of cute. They're just being real with it.
Yeah. But it's like those nuns that grow all the weed.
What?
You haven't seen them?
No. You'll have to send me that.
Oh, yeah.
They're
There's nuns that
weed-growing
just grow
nuns?
mad weed. And they smoke all the time.
So they have hobbies.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
People have done so many cool videos of them. And it's like slow-mo of them just puffing.
I'm obsessed with
And
that.
then they're like tending to all their plants. And it's like, it's their fucking job.
But they also worship.
Yeah. They're also nuns.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah, do your thing. I'm not mad
Do
at
you
you.
think? But also nuns are usually lesbians.
Wait, but like, do they actually hook up?
Yeah, that is historically
Tori,
a thing.
Come on.
No,
Where are you
that's
getting this
historically a
information?
thing because that was the only way to be like, I can swear off men.
Right.
But then, so there would be other women would do the same thing, and then they would like, oh, but you're kind of cute.
They all seem a little fruity, at least from the clips that I've seen.
Yeah, it was the way to get away from having to marry a man, and then you just got to hang out with women all the time. Like,
Oh my God.
you know, that's pretty smart to be honest. Back in like
Right.
the old days, you know.
I'm glad that we had other opportunities to explore.
Oh,
Because I don't want to be a nun. The Bible is so boring, bro.
It's a lot to deal with. I'm not that into fantasy. I
That
just don't know.
surprises me about you because you're kind of dorky like that. Yeah, you're dorky. I said it.
Wow.
Now, what do you think of the set, guys? You like the set?
It's pretty nice, right?
It's incredible. We got the campground behind us. We have our families. Oh, here we go. And this beautiful banner that Chelsea created. Whoa, we're talking hobbies.
We have our families.
Little scuffle between
It's
the
okay.
animals.
Sometimes they squabble.
Yeah, they're fighting. They're like siblings.
Yeah,
That
they
happens.
got it quick. They're all in the living room.
Can they see the banner on the
They
film?
can.
It is incredible. Chelsea has made it out of felt, it appears.
She did, and then she glued it down, and then she stitched it, and it looks really nice.
Can you believe she did that on her very own?
She did.
It's incredible.
She can really do anything she wants.
Do you have any hobbies aside from podcasting?
Yeah.
Such as?
That was a yes or no question.
You need to yes and. We got to work on this.
We need to.
Yeah.
We didn't do any of our improv warm-ups beforehand.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're supposed to do blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. And brr, brr, brr.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yes, and
That was amazing.
yeah, thanks. They're focaccia. I like
Yes.
making focaccia.
Yes.
I really like reading queer books.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
You're a
CrossFit.
weightlifter, yeah.
Yeah, CrossFit's a hobby also.
Totally. I feel that way.
Hiking.
Yeah.
Camping.
You have a lot of hobbies.
Yeah, I do. I'm doing a lot of things.
Obsessed. I love
Yeah.
that.
What are your hobbies?
Also, CrossFit, you know that we just started adult gymnastics.
Yep.
So now that has I wasn't sure I was going to like it as much as I did.
But it's
I'm
just
liking it
inherent
a
for you.
lot.
Yeah.
It's so much like I'm learning a lot of interesting body awareness.
Yeah.
And like, it's not often that in your adult life you get to like tumble around. Or
Right,
you're
no.
not encouraged to do that.
No, not at
so
all.
it kind of feels good to move your body in that way. Mm-hmm. Like during the warm up, you know, like when you push up into a back bend, so you're like on the floor, right, laying on your back, and then you picture
No,
it.
I don't know.
Okay, so you're like laying on the floor, and then you put your feet, and then you make like a bridge.
Okay.
Can you believe that? In the warm up. That's hard. I don't bend like that.
It's a nice stretch though.
It
yeah?
is a nice stretch, and I haven't done that since I was probably like
start
9 years old.
incorporating that into your
In my warm-ups
stretch,
at the gym. Everyone's going to skip my class.
They're like, what the hell is going on? Why are you doing this?
I know, literally.
Whatever, it'd be nice.
Yeah,
I want to
so
do that.
That's my latest hobby. Maybe I'll encourage you next time you're in class, we could do a little back bend warm-up.
Yeah, why not?
I went through a phase where I thought I could sketch. So I was like, I'm going to try to sketch. So my mom got me colored pencils and a sketch pad. And I drew just one single sketch. It was a portrait. Would you like to know what it was?
Yes, please.
Do you know the Canadian actor, he's deceased, Alan Thicke?
Yes.
He played the dad on Growing Pains.
Yeah.
I sketched a portrait of him in my sketch book.
Why? Do you remember why?
I don't, because I like probably thought it was funny, like, you know, in a weird, ironic way. I was like, okay, I'm going to do a portrait of Alan Thicke, television's most favorite dad. And it was not good. Like, but I went in with the confidence, like, okay, I'll be able to pull off this sketch. And it looked horrible, like a third grader did it.
I'll be able to pull off this sketch.
Yeah.
I can jump straight into a human. This will be fine.
I really thought, I was like, oh, there's a little shading over here, a little texture over here. And it would look, maybe I could find it somewhere and we can put it in the show notes because it was really bad.
We've got to, I
And
want to see
mom,
that.
I remember my mom was like, so have you sketched anything? And I like showed her the
Why,
picture
yes.
and she was like, okay.
I think maybe that's not your hobby.
Yeah, I guess I'm not that good at art.
I really wanted to be an artist when I was a kid too.
Did you guys have a rich, like we were talking about your English curriculum in school when you were growing up earlier.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you guys have a rich like arts program?
No, I don't know.
I feel like a lot of schools you hear about like that being the first thing that gets cut when there are like budget
Yeah.
cuts.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you have art class?
Well, so when we lived in California, I took an art class that we got to do like claymation in.
That's so cool.
Right?
At school?
Yes.
That is very cool.
Hollywood,
I'm
man.
actually really jealous of that.
I know, that's so cool.
It's
But
always been my dream. You know, I'm big into Gumby and all that stuff.
well,
You could pull that off.
I can show you how to do it. It's very tedious.
I know it seems very tedious. Anytime I've seen like, I think that like, I don't know, so like back in the day when they used to have like pop-up video, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like some of the videos were like claymation,
Yeah.
and then when
Oh,
it would
yeah.
give you a little peek behind the scenes, it takes
So cool.
forever.
Or like
to,
it's like a
move the
time
thing.
lapse of Tim Burton's films, and they're just moving in fast motion, but then all of the characters are regular motion. 'Cause that's
Right.
what, yeah, super
So
cool.
interesting.
No, it's really dope, but it takes a lot of patience.
You're so lucky you got to learn that in school. What
I
the
know,
heck?
right?
So is that
Tell
kind of
me.
what piqued your interest at being an artiste?
No, I wanted to be like, before we even moved to California, I was like, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to paint. I wanted to draw.
Okay, I was just going to ask, like, paint on a canvas kind of
Yeah,
artist, because artist
anything.
is a big, broad term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. Well, and I hadn't nailed myself down into anything.
Okay,
I hadn't
fair.
committed. I was just going with artist. I don't know if it went very well.
Did you do any art things, art projects?
Yeah, I had a sketch pad and I would draw like flowers in a vase.
Okay, yeah, that's a still life. See, I know art.
I got really into tracing for a little bit.
Yeah.
That was fun. I didn't ever get too much into painting. Didn't go very well for me.
Seems complicated.
But then I guess I did have art classes but I didn't think of them as like art classes whenever I was in middle school and moved back to Texas, because it was like digital art. It was all on the computer.
Still counts as art.
Yeah. And I always am like, I didn't really take any art classes in school. Yeah, I
but
did.
you took an awful lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, kind of everything pertaining to film could be considered art class, I feel like.
I won a blue ribbon at the fair.
You won a blue ribbon at the fair? Tell me
for
more.
my art.
What? From what?
We just saw my dad the other day, and he reminded me of this. It's a giant blue ribbon.
From something you filmed?
No, from like a digital art piece that I made.
Shut up.
So
what is it?
we had this software that like you could make a brush out of.
Okay.
And so it would be like a pattern over again, or an object over and over again, and you could change the color of it. And that was like our project was to make it. It was a milk jug, and then I did like this scene of a cow. And I made a cow standing in a field out of milk jugs.
Listen, obviously a cow standing in a field of milk jugs won the blue ribbon at the Texas
I'm like,
damn
well,
fair.
that was a little obvious, guys. My God.
Yeah, you were pandering on that one.
Yeah. I think I entered it as like a joke because I hated Lubbock and
then
I hated the fair.
And
it was
then I
all
won
stupid.
the blue ribbon and is still remembered to this day.
And my mom framed it. Aww. She like a shadow box. It has the giant blue ribbon with the art piece that hung at the fair in this like rustic wood frame.
We're gonna have to ask her to send a pic if she still has it.
She's tried to pawn it off on me several times, and I'm like, I don't want it.
Maybe
Please,
I'm
not taking it.
But I'm a good friend of yours. You could give it to me. And we'd hang it in our home.
It's massive.
All right,
it's a shadow box. It's the blue ribbon and the art piece.
Oh, the ribbon's in there.
Yeah, it's a shadow box with the ribbon included.
Yes, I'm with you now.
She was really into shadow boxes for a while.
Yeah, I feel like that was kind of a thing. I feel like I made shadow boxes for like my like boyfriends growing up.
Ooh,
oh my God.
What would you put in them?
I don't know, like probably a stupid letter they wrote. I don't recall, but I know that I remember going to Michael's and getting shadow boxes for that type of thing. Not for art, but for like, for love.
Is that not still art?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, this is an art story. When I was probably in 3rd grade, we had to make these it was a Native American shield. So they gave us these like plates. The plates were like not paper plates, but like textured. It was some type of recycled material.
Okay.
And then we had to use pastels to like, you picked a
Forget about pastels.
Yes, pastels. They're really fun because you could smudge them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we used pastels and you kind of like picked an animal and then they like gave us a packet of like Native American symbols, to reference or whatever. So I remember I made my Native American shield. It was a spider. I picked a spider as my like animal.
Sounds about right.
And then I drew these symbols around it. But Tori, the symbol was a swastika because it was in the packet as a Native American symbol for peace. Because like the Nazis appropriated that symbol. So, and I was probably
but
like
that wasn't,
7.
It wasn't even Native American to begin with.
What, the symbol?
Yeah.
Then why was it, maybe it was the reverse way or something. Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah, but it's not, because that still exists, but it's not Native American.
Really?
Yeah, it's not its origins at all.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, I didn't know what a swastika was.
Some dumb stuff.
We got a packet. You know how teachers give you dittos and whatever and whatnot. So we got a packet. And that was so on my thing, I like drew swastikas. Okay, so I do, obviously I'm like 7 years old. Don't know what this is. So then I remember they were putting all of the Native American shields into a display case at the school, right? So when you walk in, they have student art. Yeah. And I was going to get on my bus and someone was taking mine out of the thing. And I was so devastated and upset because I was like, oh my God, I worked so hard on my Native American shield. Like what, why would they take it out? They put it in there and then they took it out. You know what I mean? So then when I went back to school the next day, they had connected so it was just like a square, Picture what I'm saying.
Fixed it.
So they fixed it. Yes. I mean, if this happened in 2026, Miss Carolasia would be fired and canceled. That she handed out dittos that had the swastikas.
That's crazy.
But that's a core memory of mine that I remember. Like, I remember they took it out of the display case and then they altered and still I didn't understand.
Alter it.
I didn't understand why they did it because I have no context. I'm only like 6 or 7 years old, so I have no context for like what it is, why they corrected it. I was like, oh, they made it into a window. I remember that was my thought.
Yeah. I would have thought that too.
I was like, okay, moved on with my life. And then later on, when we started to learn about Nazi Germany, I was like, I connected the dots. Isn't that weird?
That's crazy. I hope they did talk to the teacher and be like, hey.
This was probably in 1998 or 1997, you know what I mean? So I don't even know if they would have. And she was like an old lady.
Not.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hopefully they didn't hand out the ditto again, but
God.
That's how I learned.
Because now, if that happened, I feel like they would pull the kid, they'd bring the teacher, they'd bring the parents.
Yeah.
But kids know about that stuff now.
Yes, but do they when they're sick? Like, I don't know.
Probably not. Well, some of them do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Some of the white supremacist kids, I think,
are taught from birth.
Yeah, they don't really understand what it stands for, but they've seen it on their dad's chest.
Oh my God, stop. They need to make that into a window. Go to a tattoo shop right now and get that made into a window, please.
And you know what? And just make it into a Windows logo. I'm just really into computers.
Just write like 98 or 93.
Did you ever see the tattoo artists that are like, if you come in and I'll redo your Nazi symbol for free.
How do you feel about that?
Do it. Great.
A lot of people, because I've seen that type of stuff online, right? It's like where I'll see that stuff. And when I look at the comments, some of the comments are very like, I think it's a cool thing to be like, okay, I've arrived at a point where I don't want this on my body anymore. Yeah. A lot of the comments are like, you did that. That's your choice. You should, like, saying that the artist shouldn't do the cover up.
I think that's crazy. Why would you not allow people to grow?
They were trying to imply that, like, folks try and get it changed just because of, like, they've suffered consequences for, like, having it on their body. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt that, I don't know.
That they've grown and they're like, I need this off my body. I know better now.
Right, correct. Because a lot of people get dumbass fucking tattoos when you're young, you know what I mean? And that's probably the dumbest of all, but... Right. That is... Right.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst one.
Interesting indeed. Okay, so we're not good artists.
No.
Our spouses are great artists.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, so good.
Chelsea's a lovely artist. Elaine always makes those beautiful handmade cards. Yeah. She knows how to sketch. Yeah. I know.
What the hell? That's all I wanted to be able to do.
I know. We could probably still delve in and practice if we really wanted to.
Maybe, but the problem,
the time?
The problem is I don't like, if I can't do something right off the bat, I'm not doing it.
I know.
I don't want to learn.
Sometimes hobbies feel like a chore sister.
Sometimes hobbies feel like a chore sister.
Right. Oh my God. Okay, so I was just talking about how I made shadow boxes for some of my exes.
Yeah.
I feel you never have dated. Oh wait, you dated some young boys.
I dated some young boys
when you were young.
Yeah.
Like when you were in high school, you weren't really like dating dudes because of the Lord.
No, just because of the Lord.
Or because of the gay.
Well, the Lord was my excuse. My career was my excuse.
Right.
But I had a couple of boyfriends. Yeah, I remember. We talked about my first kiss on the pod, didn't we?
I don't know. Did we?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is it in a lost ep?
Maybe it was in a lost ep.
Ooh.
Tell us about it.
I don't know. Maybe we'll put that behind a paywall.
Oh, okay. Good idea. That's a great idea. You're never going to hear about their first kiss unless you pay off.
You got to wait a couple years.
Literally.
When we're really famous, and then you can hear about my first kiss.
Oh, my God. Now, do you think that you've dated more girls than boys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can count on one hand. I don't have a lot of exes.
No? How many? Handful?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I had maybe 3 boyfriends.
Okay.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
2 of them one of them was in elementary school, one of them was in middle school, and one of them was in high school.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay, so those are your long-lost exes.
Yeah, my long-lost exes.
Do you keep in touch with any of your exes at all?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not really like that either.
I don't really even talk to any of my friends from, like, primary school.
Yes, I mean primary school, yeah. But any of your, like, recent exes? I mean,
no, from any time.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't talk to any of my exes, no.
Yeah, I don't either, really. In fact, I feel like... I think a couple of years ago, one of my exes like slid into my DMs to do one of those like, "Oh, you look happy" kind of things, and I was like, "Don't come crawling back into my life in any way." Like that's weird and irks me.
Yeah, no,
I dated fewer girls than you. It feels like, but And then another girl that I didn't date, but I hooked up with, has me blocked on all social media for no reason. We didn't even have like a there was no catalyst or event at all that made, like, I was just one day like, oh, I haven't seen so-and-so like on my social media. And then someone posted like, tagged her, and I like went to click, and I like couldn't click because I've been blocked.
That's crazy.
That? Why?
She's like, I can't see this.
Yeah, I kind of felt like that.
Guy.
I was like, maybe it's she can't. She's straight, so maybe it was like I can't seem to look at a happy dyke. I don't know.
Right? Or like that's like part of her that she shut away, and you're just a reminder of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
I know. I kind of think, but I was like, why? I didn't do anything.
That's so weird.
She don't want me to have a window into her life, and that's fine.
That's fine. Not the window.
Not another window.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So it kind of sounds like you probably missed the whole like, what do you call it? Like dating app thing.
No.
You did no dating apps?
No, I didn't miss it. There was.
Oh, you didn't?
Because whenever they were like starting, like Tinder was a baby.
Oh.
I was on it, but it was when we lived in Dallas.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we did live in Dallas, but I was separate. We hadn't met
yet. You mean from Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it was before
you met Chelsea.
Yeah. And I saw Chelsea on like dating stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But
that's
she
so
had
funny.
like some photos that intimidated me, and I don't think that she's intimidating. Most people do.
You don't think she's intimidating?
No.
What are you talking about? Yes, she is. I'm gonna talk like this. So yes, she's very intimidating.
I don't think so at all.
No, she's intimidating.
But her photos, she just like had some that were like very severe, and I was just like,
severe in what way? Like sexual? Model?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you were probably taking mirror selfies in your suspenders. Hey, what?
Yeah, probably. I had a flat bill, and
so that could be a little bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I can handle that.
So you didn't swipe? You were too scared?
Yeah, but then I met her in person.
In real life?
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
So it worked out anyway.
More organic, of course.
And then I was like, I think this is this girl that I saw, and I was like, oh, it was.
That's so funny.
Right? But Tinder, whenever, I don't know if it still is like this, but whenever it first started, it would tell you who your mutuals were on Facebook.
Oh.
Like it was all connected through Facebook.
Yes, but I feel like that's a good thing, because then you could cross-reference to be like, hey,
yeah,
do you know this person?
I agree, but I also thought it was so weird.
Well, that's because at that time we didn't understand how pervasive all of this like internet stuff was.
And I think that there was still like a lot of shame behind online dating then. It wasn't as common. So it was like, oh, great, now they're going to tell their friend that we have a mutual, that I'm on this website.
Right.
And they're going to make fun of me or something. Like, but no, it never happened. It was fine. But it was kind of nice to know, like, okay, they're friends with good people.
Yeah, like they're a real person.
Yeah,
I'm
also
not being
they're a real person.
Right.
Yeah, but it's so weird though.
Did you ever go on any Tinder dates, for God's sake?
No, none of them really panned out. There was one that I went on, and she had a big crush on her other friend for like ever though.
Oh, hello. Hello, you're on our set.
Through.
Go in the living room, buddy.
You can lay down.
Okay, we could host you
Have
here.
a lay down, Stinky.
Yeah, you smell. He smells worse than me.
Lay
Anyways.
down.
I think I went on 3 total Tinder dates.
Really?
Yes, and they were each equally uniquely bad in their own way.
Yeah.
The first one was with a girl. So this was I was going to use Tinder as my big opportunity to start to like meet girls because I didn't like feel like it was feasible in my real life in any way. I didn't hang out, and I didn't understand that there were like queer spaces that I could go, because I also didn't necessarily like identify as queer at the time.
Right.
So the first date I went on was with this girl. I don't remember what her first name is, but like her nickname was Soupy. Red flag number 1. Why is your name Soupy? Okay, like spelled like the soup.
No.
Yes, and I'm not doxing because it had nothing to do with her actual name, but her name was Soupy.
I'm not doxing.
So, she was very cute, and as soon as I met her, like she was very, she was wearing like a Grateful Dead shirt, and I was like, okay, that's cool. But she kept like, when we were on our date, she kept like slapping me. I hate that. Like she'd be like, like she, like, you know, when you laugh and you like slap and shove someone.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just met you. Please like keep your hands to yourself. Like I just like thought it was annoying.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really feeling the vibe, and I texted my friend, and I was like, I'm at this bar. Can you like show up? So my buddy like showed up at the bar, and I was like, hey. So that way it was like a buffer, and I didn't have to feel like I was on a date anymore.
That's
so that was my first one. Soupy. The second one was with a girl who one of my friends hooked up with, one of my male friends. They went on a Tinder date and they made out. So I was like, oh, now I gotta conquer that too.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Really? I would have been like, oh, I don't want that.
Oh, I was like, oh, this idiot made out with her. I'm gonna touch her titties then, at least. So we went on a date. She was also very cute, but she kept trying to like, she'd be like, I have a Twin Peaks tattoo. And I was like, okay, I have 2 Twin Peaks tattoos, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I was like, it seemed like she was trying to act cool to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I tell a story about the date? Am I rambling on too much about this?
No.
Okay, so we went on a date. We drank. We went to like a dive bar and we were like pretty fucked up. And she was like, okay, come back to my house. So I went back to her house where we hooked up. And she kept being like, oh, I have razor burn. Like, like, you know, she was like being self-conscious about perhaps having like bumps on her bikini line. And I was like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Stop talking about it. You're being a pain in the ass. So after we hooked up, I was like, all right, I'm going to go home. And it was like the middle of January. And I go, okay, bye. So when I was leaving, leaving her porch was like slick with ice. So I fell very dramatically. Like it was almost like in a cartoon when you fall on a banana peel and you like go in the air and fall.
Oh no.
So I fell down and she was like laughing her ass off at me. And I was kind of like, first of all, salt your porch. Why are you laughing at me? I just serviced you very nicely. Now you're laughing at me.
Serviced you.
And she was just like, ha. And then she went, that was the most unsmooth exit ever. And I was like, unsmooth like your pussy?
Really?
She was, you know, about the razor burns.
Damn.
Don't listen, salt your porch. Don't insult me.
Oh my God.
I know.
I bet she was upset.
Savage. I don't know. We don't talk anymore.
That's funny.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I just remembered that I did go on a date with a girl from,
oh my God.
From I don't know what,
how was it?
dating thing. And it was good. It was like we went to the movies.
Okay. Very Tori first date.
She lived a ways away, so we met at in the middle.
Were you going to see something you wanted to see, or were you like, let's just go to the movies and see what's good?
Yeah, I don't know what we saw.
Okay.
We held hands, and then we went to the car and did not kiss. Sat in like my backseat for a while and did not kiss.
But did you chat?
And then we chatted, and then it was fine. And then after the typical lesbian thing of like, oh, why didn't you kiss me? I should have kissed you.
Listeners, I'm rolling my eyes if you can't see.
So then the next time we like met up, she was having a sorority party, but it was like one of those.
Was she out? She was in a sorority?
Yeah. Oh. So it was like a sorority that like was cool and queer.
Oh,
it wasn't like one of the like typical ones.
Yes.
And I think, I can't remember.
I didn't even know they had those.
I think it might have even been a co-ed. I don't know.
Interesting.
So she was like, oh, I'm going to this party. Like, come meet me at my school and go to this party. And I was like, okay, cool. We went to the party, had a good time. And then she like, we got in her car to go back. I'm trying to remember this as I'm telling it.
Right.
And she got pulled over on the way back to her dorm room.
Okay.
Because she was over the line of the crosswalk, so the light wouldn't turn green. So the cop like pulled her over, and we were like, we're hammered. Right. Like, oh no. I can't remember if she got a ticket or not. So we made it back to her dorm room, and we like kind of hooked up, but we were both just like really drunk. And then she was like very weird about it the next day.
In what way?
Like she just, I don't know. I didn't talk to her for a couple of, I don't know. She just like kind of went a little bit silent.
Yeah.
But then I did see her again. I think I went and stayed the night at her dorm again. I can't remember if this was the same night. And then it snowed a bunch, and this was in Dallas.
Okay.
And it snowed a bunch, and I'm like an hour and a half away from home.
So you got stuck?
No, I didn't. I was like, I have to go to work. Like, this is horrible. We went and got like breakfast in her dining hall.
Oh my God.
And then like I had to go back to work, and I drove. I was still in school. I had to get to school. I drove on the highway all the way back, like in snowy conditions. Is horrible in Dallas. They don't do their roads well. And one of my mirrors got turned in on the like my passenger side. Yeah. So I had no mirror on that side. I was like somewhere I wasn't supposed to be.
Fueled up
far
on
away.
Freaking, what do you call it? Dining hall ass breakfast.
Yeah. I was like, am I doing it? Like, was this a big mistake? Right. I don't know.
Honestly, all that dating is a nightmare, isn't it? Yeah. It sucks.
It's so weird.
But you do hear stories of people who met on these dating apps and they get married and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I did not, I think that there's some type of pretext about meeting on the dating app that like doesn't jive with my value, like, or I shouldn't say my values, but like I don't approach the date with an open mind in a way.
Because it's like too like planned, or like too.
I'm too busy thinking about how you actually are versus how you have portrayed yourself. And then I'm always like, I have too much skepticism.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think there was like a lot of people that I would talk to for a while.
Yeah.
And then they would never commit to meeting up. And I was like, oh, because you're like all talk and you can't like hold your own in the real world.
Extreme waste of time.
Yeah. Like I've been chatting with you. We've been flirting for 2 weeks now.
So let's see if there's any chemistry.
And then they would never follow through, and I'd be like, okay.
Pain in the ass, dude.
Right? Annoying.
I hate that shit.
Right?
The last Tinder date I went on, believe it or not, was with a guy. And the thing is, I set all my stuff to just show me women at the time. And he like kept coming up. And we would talk a little bit, but I didn't understand like why he was coming up. I was extremely young. I must have been like 22. And he was like bisexual. And at the time I was very like, I still thought of like people's sexuality as very rigid.
Yeah.
Like, so I was very like, oh, he's bisexual, so that means he's gay, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I didn't understand the gray area, which is like where all the magic happens, in my opinion now. But I was like, so I didn't understand why this like guy who was bisexual like wanted to date me or go on a date with me so bad.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, you just seem interesting because this, that, and the other. And I was like, all right. So one day I was like, listen, I'm going to karaoke at a bar with my friends.
Yeah.
And you can show up if you want. So it was not really like a one-on-one date. I was like, you could show up so that way I could like meet him. And he came in and he was like very flamboyant. He had like a pocket square. And we were at like Chuck's Margarita Grill or like some dump, you know what I mean? He walked in, he had a pocket square and he was like, hi, I'm Matthew. Nice to meet you. And like stuff like that. And he so he sang karaoke and he was a sensation. It was a sensation because he was like, you know, a very theatrical individual. So he was like, I was like, okay, like, get it. I wasn't like attracted necessarily, but we still banged.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out my life.
That's so funny.
And I was like, I don't like this. I was like, maybe I'll like a little bit of a fruity guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't. Yeah. It took me a while to figure stuff out.
The last guy that I tried to go on a date with, he was like really into like the 50s greaser style.
No.
And
Did he dress like that?
Yeah. But not like in an intense way. Like he had it modern.
Yeah.
His name was Ross. He
Did he have like one of those bowling shirts that like said his name? Ross.
Probably. But he was like pretty small and like, I don't know, he was like very soft.
The greaser style is very funny. Like it's like I'm gonna adopt this.
But he was also
aesthetic.
in a band and he was friends with I think my friend's cousin or something, and that's how I met him. We were at a party.
Was the band like 50? Was it like 1, 2, 3 o'clock? Like,
I don't know. Maybe I met him at school. I don't even remember.
I'm obsessed.
But he was really nice, and like that's what it is. I'm confusing him. We went to school together, and he ended up dating this other girl, and I was like, yeah, that was more.
Makes
she
more
like
sense.
did roller derby and was into like the 50s style stuff.
Okay.
But I like went over to his apartment a couple of times, and I took a girl that I later dated. And I was like, I'm just going to take my friend as a buffer. And it was fine. And then I went over by myself and we like walked to, he had like a pond at his apartment complex and we like fed the ducks. And I was like, this should be really nice. Yeah, this should be really nice. And then we like went back to his apartment and I was like, it just feels like I'm hanging out with my bro. Like this, I don't want to smooch him. I don't want to, no, this is like, I want to leave actually.
Yeah. Truly for me personally, I feel like it was very much like sexual chemistry that I was starting to come to terms with that. Like I don't have sexual chemistry with like dudes necessarily. Yeah. And I kept being like, oh, it's just this dude. Like it's this dude. So let me try another dude. And then, you know, finally I feel like I'm getting way too into it, but like I started dating this dude who like was unable because of medical issues. He was like unable to like get it up. So the way that we like had sex was more like it was different than like what I was used to, like P and V, right? Yeah. Because that's kind of like what you think of. So then once I started to understand like, oh, you know, sex can be had in all different kinds of ways and be valid, I started to like understand that. And I had to like break up with him and be like, it's not you. And we had good sex and stuff like that. But it was just like, thank you for helping me arrive at this. That like I see myself marrying and ultimately being with a non-man.
Yeah. I think that's what happens for a lot of queer people. Yeah. That's how it is.
Yeah, I guess you gotta experiment around.
Well, it's that damn heteronormativity.
Totally. But it used to kind of fuck with me, like, like Lady Gaga and all that says like born this way.
Yeah.
Because it like took me so long to arrive at it, I always used to be like, I don't know if I feel like I was born this way because it took me so long. But like, no, I was. I was born this way.
But it's just shoved so far down our throats to be straight that
you want to try everything. Yeah, try it.
Yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
You just
I tried it out over and over. Yeah. And then I was like, this ain't sticking.
This it's just not it.
Yeah. It's all right. We got there eventually.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, we're at camp. We've been at camp now for what, 3 days?
Yeah, this is day 3.
And we've been yapping and we haven't even talked about camp. So
oops.
What the hell? Oops.
Sorry.
Oops, my bad.
That is what happens.
Did you tell people in your life that you were going on this camping trip?
Yeah.
Was everyone like so stunned? I feel like I was talking to people and they were like, so you're going to this, like you're not going to have your phone and you're going to be off grid and like, will you have enough food? Will you have enough food is something someone was saying to me. I was like, we have so much fucking food.
We have too much food.
Yeah, we do have too much food. I was like, baby, there's a spreadsheet. We meticulously plan the meals.
Yeah, but then everybody was like, but what if we need snacks? And I think we all thought that and we all brought snacks and now it's too much. But I'm not hungry.
I know, I'm not hungry at all.
I'm having a great time. Everything's been delicious.
True. I have had so many processed carbs, it's not even funny this past couple days.
Yeah, but also lobster rolls, steak.
Oh my God. So like night 1 dinner, we had steamed clams that were washed in the creek in a butter and Narragansett lemon broth.
Yeah. And
they came off of the fire and we all just hovered around a stump, like eating clams out of a pot like little raccoons.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask for anything more.
No, that's a dream.
And we had sourdough crostini toast points to sop up the buttery juice.
Yeah.
Incredible. That was only the first course. Want to talk about the second course? Hit it.
Second course, brioche, little toasted and butter rolls.
Yum.
Lobster.
Ugh. We had lobster rolls, baby, at
camp.
What are you doing at camp? Having a PBJ?
Right?
We're having lobster rolls.
You're just having dogs? Just dogs? No, we're having lobster rolls. And then...
It wasn't just that. Yeah, we did surf and turf.
Yeah.
So we had like a marinated flank steak. The marinade had black garlic. We love the black garlic.
So good.
We are gourmands over here at camp at Wet. So we had some black garlic marinated flank steak, freaking lobster rolls, and clams. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all eating in your homes with running water? Just want to know.
Not black garlic. I'll tell you that.
But scheduled on the last day for dinner, we're going to have weenies and SpaghettiOs.
We need a little break.
Yeah, it's a big departure. So we start with some real like high rolling ass, like, Playboy ass menu items. And then we descend into the SpaghettiOs.
Yep. Yeah, it's a journey.
I love it.
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier.
And you want to do less work the farther you get into camp, I think.
Totally.
You start getting a little tired.
Yes. We're probably approaching lunchtime right now.
Probably.
We're having burgers.
Yeah, we're having cheeseburgers.
I can't wait. Another Martin's potato roll in my belly. Let's go.
And like 17 kinds of chips.
Yes. Wasn't the array of chips I put on your plate yesterday delightful?
Oh, it was so nice. I was hand-delivered lunch in a hammock.
Yes, isn't that lovely?
It was the best.
And then you got to eat horizontally with an assortment of chips.
With an assortment of chips.
Who needs a cell phone?
And not me. Jess was laying next to me and she said, it doesn't get any better than this.
Sure.
And it doesn't. Hand-delivered my lunch in a hammock.
Hell yeah, love. Ooh, you know what I just thought of? I think that I should shoehorn a segment into these things right now.
I think you probably should.
I think we should do a flick 'em, kick 'em, lick 'em on condiments.
Oh.
So like, what should we do? Like maybe ketchup, mustard, mayo. Relish is also a contender.
True.
Let's do I feel like ketchup, mustard, mayo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep it like that.
All right. Start us off.
Oof. Oh no. Oh, this is hard. Wait. Who are you kicking?
Who are you kicking?
It's gonna be mustard or mayo, but I feel like it's gonna have to be mayo because, you need a little tart. You need a little acidity sometimes.
Yes.
And mayo and it's just going to be too...
Right. Mayo is more like food lube than it is like a flavor enhancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a flavor enhancer if you mix it with something else.
Correct. Then you have an aioli.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not one of the options.
No.
We're just talking straight mayo.
Yeah, straight.
Okay.
So we're going to kick that.
You're kicking mayo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that means I'm gonna flick mustard.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lick ketchup.
Yes. I too would lick ketchup. I feel like it's the staple.
Yeah.
I'm not having a burger or a dog without ketchup.
No, yeah, you're right. No.
And some of these folks on our campsite even want ketchup on their eggs and stuff. I don't take it to that extreme.
Well,
you're not an egg eater.
No, and I was raised on ketchup with scrambled eggs,
Oh,
and
okay.
I just
You
can't
don't
do it
like
anymore.
it now? Yeah.
I was just to mask the flavor of eggs, and so it's just not something I enjoy.
Recently, I was like, because Elaine loves ketchup on her eggs. I think it's a nostalgia thing, just like you're saying. So recently, I like tried it on a bite. I was like, let me just try it on a bite for fun. And I was like, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's how
I
Chelsea
don't like
is
it.
too.
Especially like ketchup is cold, and I want I don't want a hot scrambled egg and then I'm putting cold ketchup.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Not for me. That aside, I'm licking the ketchup.
Yeah.
I do love mustard of all varieties so very much. However, I feel like mayo has been integral to some stuff that we were making. Like we did the chicken salad, and that needs mayo.
True.
So I'm going to give mayo the flick.
Oh, wow.
And I guess I'll kick the mustard because, like, I will eat a hot dog without mustard. Yes, I want the mustard. Don't get it twisted. I want the mustard on my dog. But I will eat it without it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Condiment, flick 'em, kick 'em, lick 'em.
Wow. In the bag.
In the bag, brother. All right, let me check my notes here, see what else we have to talk about.
Where are we at?
Oh, I was talking about, I said I wanted to talk about what we were eating. Yeah, we're having burgers. Remember last night when we were doing the clinking of the tongs?
Yeah.
Because you got to test them out before you hit the,
you
hit the grill. Yeah,
right.
Naturally. So, you guys are going to make fajitas for dinner.
Yeah.
Are you going to be manning the grill? Are you going to be themming the grill?
Probably not. No, it's a team effort. Chelsea's
You're just
gonna be
gonna sit
like,
there and look
"Get outta
handsome?"
here." Yeah. I'm gonna be the
Pour
sous
drinks.
chef. I'm the shoe.
It's perfect. I love that. It's kind of cute the way we set all the meals because it's like one pair, it's like, okay, this family is doing this. And then it's like, okay, someone's on the grill, someone's chopping and being the sous. It's kind of cute to watch each of our beloved friends in action.
Yeah, it is. I do like that too.
I like it quite a bit.
It's quite precious.
And hey, the fruit fly ain't no slack either. She's been manning the grill. She's a fire tender. The fire's been going constantly.
Yeah.
Perfect arrangement on those logs due to the fruit fly. Thank you for your attendance.
Absolutely. My goodness, so happy to have her.
Couldn't be more excited. Anyways, I can't wait to have a beer. I can't believe I decided to wait until after the pod. What an idiot.
I don't know what you're thinking.
I know, I'm so stupid. Do you have one? No, you're just having your water.
No, yeah, I just have water.
Oh my God, we better get through this shit so we can get
Yeah,
to
come on. Come on, we got to get down to the creek,
We're
damn
working
it.
our asses off to create content for you guys, don't you see? We could be drinking beers at
We could
the
be
creek,
drinking beers.
but
All our
instead-
family,
Yeah.
they're out here staying hushed,
Literally.
waiting for us to go party.
You guys have no idea how hard this is to create content for y'all.
But I'm sure we don't enjoy it at all.
I do. I love it.
Yeah.
It's one of my hobbies.
Yes.
Sister.
Sister. This is a hobby. It's not a chore.
Oh my God. All right, well, why don't I take us to the T word?
Yeah.
Because we got to get through this thing.
Right. Oh my God.
The T word today is toilet. I thought it was pretty campy.
Toilet.
Because we're dealing with a pit toilet here at
Pit
camp.
toilet.
I think people wonder, where do you go to the bathroom when you're like off grid? I guess we haven't really described so much to the listeners. We're at a place where we have to park our car and we have to walk our stuff in. I don't know. What would you say? How long is it?
I don't know.
I think
Quarter
it's like the
mile?
length of a football field.
Yeah.
So we have to wheel our stuff into camp. And at the end of every night, we have to take all of our food and wheel it back out to our cars to lock it up just in case there are bears.
Yeah, because we're in bear territory.
And don't forget that we're probably fucked up by the end of the night because we've been drinking all day. So yes, we're doing a little bit of a rugged camp. So I think people wonder where we're like all going to the bathroom.
Right.
So yes, there's a pit toilet. A pit toilet is essentially a deep hole in the ground. Mm-hmm. And you're not sitting your coolie on the hole itself. There is something for you to sit on.
Yeah, they've got a little outhouse built around it. It's real nice.
Correct. Yes, it's an outhouse, and they provide a little bit of toilet paper. Why are you saying it's real nice, you liar? It stinks.
It stinks, but it could just be a hole that you squat over.
Correct.
But it's got a whole toilet seat.
It has a nice wooden toilet seat for you to sit on.
Yeah, and there's a building that the door shuts on.
Correct.
So that there's not just like bees and flies in there relentlessly.
That's true.
It is its pit toilet, but I feel like it's a luxurious one.
It's so funny that you're saying it's luxurious because all we are saying is how much it stinks and how we're all dookying with the door open.
Yeah, it's horrible. It stinks. It's still a pit of shit.
It is a pit of shit, but however, this year Chelsea, she is very ever prepared.
She's very resourceful.
She's smart. She thinks ahead and stuff like that.
She does.
So she brought some nag champa, which is a beloved hippie incense.
Yeah.
For us to bring. So every time we have to go to the pit toilet, I've been going with the door open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, every
time. The door is wide open because it's stinky in there and it's hot.
And it's a walk away.
Right.
Like it's not just on camp.
Correct. It is down a path probably 150, maybe 200 meters. Yeah. So you light a little stick of nag champa, take it with you, stick it in the little side wood panels of the outhouse. Mm-hmm. That way you get a little, you get a little reprieve.
It's a game changer.
It has definitely been one of the big camp game changers for sure. So happy about the nag champa.
Yeah, it's nice. I do like that.
Yes.
But speaking of toilets, we have a bidet.
Yes.
And I love a bidet.
Oh my God. So you guys have one bathroom in your apartment.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's a bidet. That's amazing.
Right?
I only had my first bidet experience this year.
That's crazy.
I know. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to turn it off though. We were at a restaurant. It was like a little bit of a fancy sushi place with like a sake bar. And it was a little, cool lighting and expensive bottles. And then I was like, oh my gosh, a bidet. This is so fancy. Now's my big break. So I didn't like poop at the restaurant or anything, but I still wanted to try it out. So I tried it out, but I couldn't figure out how to turn it off.
Yeah.
I thought it would like stop on its own.
Right.
Yeah. So it was like spraying my booty hole for like kind of a long while. And I was like, okay, like, do I get up? Like, because it's going to spray out of the toilet.
Yeah. There's a learning curve.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was nice and it was heated.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is yours?
No, it's not.
It's not heated?
Our first one was.
Okay.
But it was like, we decided not to go for that because you have to sit there and wait for the water to like warm up.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's the same with the
and
tap.
Who cares? I don't really need it to be
like,
warm.
It is really nice in like the winter whenever it's cold and you're like not getting shot right in the hole with cold water.
I'm shot right in the hole.
But then you're just sitting there and you're like, I want to go back to bed. Like I'm thinking middle of the night.
Right.
You want to go back to bed. You're not trying to like wait for water to warm up or
Totally.
any time. Like you're doing a task and you're just running there. Like it's just not worth it.
Now, do you think that, forgive me if this is too intimate, like after you use the bidet, do you still do a wipe? So
Yeah,
that
you
you're
got dry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't want to like wet booty hole.
Yeah.
I don't like that
No.
idea at all.
No. And that's why we got one originally was in the pandemic.
Because of the toilet paper,
Yeah,
the alleged
that-
toilet paper
all
shortage.
that.
Right.
We were like, oh, let's do this.
Yeah.
Because we'll use a lot less. And I
totally.
do feel like we did.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
And then we were like, wow, we can never be without one of these again.
I know. That's one of those things. So it's like, okay, now you don't want to poop anywhere else.
No.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's okay. I'm really happy for you that you have that. Maybe I'll look into getting one because why the hell not?
Yeah, why not?
I know.
They're not that expensive.
I know they're not that expensive.
And they're easy to install.
They are?
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of nervous about.
I'll do
I'm
it
not
for you. Elaine's going to have it.
Yeah, Elaine will have it. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
She'll install that thing. I'll be like, honey, I got you a present. You have to install it.
Whatever. I did surprise Chelsea with the bidet. Like
You
I
did? Oh
installed
my
it.
gosh.
We had talked about getting one and I
How
picked one out
romantic.
and
We
ordered
had the
it.
same thought.
Right?
To get our wives.
Right?
Booty hole washers.
Yeah. And I like put a nice shelf up in the bathroom and I was like, come look at the bathroom. Look at this oasis.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. You guys do have a cool bathroom. You have a lot of cool art on there.
Well, this was in 2020, our other bathroom. It was much better. It had a window.
Yes.
Never turned on an overhead light in there. That was good.
Oh man, pooping
like
by
that.
daylight is so nice.
It's the best. I love a daylight shower.
Yeah.
That's good. I really
Yeah,
like
speaking
that.
of showering, I'm definitely going to need to wash my pits in the creek.
Yeah.
Especially, every time we pod, I start sweating profusely.
Right.
So, and I was already ripe before we started.
We're really going to need to do it.
As soon as we're done, we're grabbing beers and
Yeah.
we're going down to the creek.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take that Dr. Bronner's eucalyptus and I'm going to get right in my armpit with that shit.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. You're
Yeah.
going to smell so crisp.
I know. About time.
Whatever, you're fine.
Ooh, I wanted to remember earlier when I made the joke about turd burgling. This was off pod, folks, but I do want to recall that we went camping with one of our beloved long hairs. Their ex-girlfriend. I'll talk about this quietly. I'll put up a hand again.
Oh, okay, good.
So their ex-girlfriend came camping with us once, and she wouldn't poop the whole time we were camping. Because it was like a more public, like it was like a restroom. Like here's like an outhouse. This was like a restroom with 3 stalls. So it really wasn't that big of a deal.
No.
First of all. So there are 3 stalls, and she would go to that. She'd be like, okay, I'm going to poop. And then she would come back and be like, I didn't go. And we're like, why? And she's like, I got turd burgled. And we were like, what is turd burgled? And she's like, I was just about to go, and then someone walked in. I was like, so what? Just go.
Yeah.
If you're just about to go, I mean, you go.
Yeah.
Listen to your bowels.
But isn't that a thing? Like, people have, like, shy bladders.
Yeah. So you got a shy sphincter, I guess.
Sphincter. That sucks.
I was really worried about her. I was like, it's been like 3 days. And
that hurts.
Yeah, I know.
That hurts.
I know, and we're eating all kinds of weird shit doused in butter.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's no longer part of the crew.
She got turd burgled right out.
She got turd burgled. She's been replaced with another lovely long hair who poops regularly, regular BMs.
I don't know if you want us to talk about your BMs, but now we are.
Yeah, we are.
You're doing great, champ.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
All right.
Oh my God.
Well, I don't know how long we've been rolling, but is it time for our final segment?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Time's not real here, so time's not real on the pod.
It's so cool that time is not real here. Like,
it's not real.
Not having your phone. I haven't glanced at my phone unless I was taking a picture,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Yeah.
This morning I woke up being worrisome, and then I was like, shake it off.
Yeah.
I was
right.
like, I'm worrying that I'm like missing out on world events or something.
I'm hoping like some really good ones have happened.
Yeah.
And we're gonna come back and be like,
So
pop
am I.
the champs.
So am I. So
Get the
am I.
champers.
That's what I told myself. I was like, I don't need to know it right now.
No.
If anything really bad happened, a ranger would come get us, or we'd see
Yeah,
smoke
exactly.
signals.
That's what I thought too.
Exactly.
Like people know that we are here.
Yes.
If something bad is happening, we would be
correct.
We'd be
Yes.
taken care of. Rangers
I know.
are gold.
I think I just probably woke up with a little anxiety is all.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
I was like, oh, I don't know what's happening in the world. Isn't
Yeah.
that weird? But it's actually the nicest thing ever.
I love it.
It's
my
kind of
favorite.
one of the highlights of coming to camp.
Yeah, I think
Is
about
that-
it all year long.
Don't you think that we're so fortunate to have people like, I think that I am so fortunate and rich in life that I have people that I can hang out with for hours and hours and hours on end and just be yapping and laughing and never get sick of or never get offended by. Like, it's such a treat.
Most people don't have that.
I know, like, oh my
It's
God,
very
friends
rare.
forever.
Tip touch.
We need
Yeah.
some friendship bracelets.
We brought all of our beads. We can make them.
Okay, maybe once we're a little lit up, because I need a beer. I need a beer before I start beading.
Oh, yeah. And I can only get about halfway through any beading project, and I'm like, I'm over it.
Oh my God, maybe we can have a bead off.
I'll have a bead off with you.
Listen, if you're not doing a bead off with your friends, what's your gig?
If you're not winning the bead off, everybody wins at a bead off.
Oh my God, yeah, kind of. All right, let's hit this last segment.
And on that note, get into this like segment, damn.
This beloved segment is called Get Off My Chest. Yes, I know you add in the sound. Anyways.
It's fine. We'll just have double sounds.
All right, I'm going to go first on this one, okay?
Okay, yeah, you go for it.
I have something I need to get off my chest.
Okay, oh.
I find it extremely irritating when people say you're the best. If you like do something for them or you get something for them and people say you're the best. I find that to be insincere and hyperbolic. I'm not the best because I got you some ketchup or something. That's annoying to me.
But I think a lot of people...
I think it's patronizing. I do.
You do?
I think that a lot of my get off my chests are about people's turn of phrases.
Yes, they are.
And that's because I am a world famous podcaster.
Yeah.
And everything that I say is incredibly articulate.
Yeah.
So when
you're
people,
a wordsmith.
Yes, exactly. So when people have annoying turns of phrase, I don't like it. So like someone was like, hey, can you send me that link to something? Like this was like some guy, that was at my job but doesn't work there. Okay. He was like, hey, can you get me the link to this thing? So I sent him the link and he was like, oh, you're the best. And I was kind of like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Just say thank you.
Like, yeah.
I'm the best because I
do
sent
get
you
it.
a link.
Yeah.
Sounds like the bar is extremely low.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what makes me the best.
The best? I
I
sent
don't
you a
know.
link. I don't know. It pissed me off.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but I think people just don't know what to say. People
That's
people
it.
just repeat things.
Yes.
They just regurgitate. That's it.
Mm-hmm. It's so true.
Which I think maybe is part of the frustration is like, I don't know, have an original thought.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Like
I'm
say
just
something
like,
sincere.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I mean. It's hyperbolic and insincere.
Because even if you just say like, I appreciate that.
Yes.
Like,
That's
I do
more
believe you appreciate
I
that.
take no issue with saying I appreciate that or thank you so much.
Yeah.
But you saying you're the best, I'm like, all right, now you're just throwing this out there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when people say like, oh, I love you, it's like, no, that is a phrase reserved for more special occasions.
But I am thinking about if a friend says that, it doesn't bug me.
Yes, I am not talking about a friend.
I know, but it's weird that, like, if a friend says it, I'm like, thanks. Yes. I want to be the best for you.
Because we are best friends. Yeah. So that makes more sense.
But then, like, if it's somebody who I'm not really friends with, an acquaintance or a stranger, then it's like, okay.
That's what I had to get off my chest.
Fine,
Have you anything to get off your chest?
You know what? I really do, especially here at camp.
Oh my God. This is a camp get off your chest?
Like, yeah.
I am sad. What?
Why mosquitoes?
Oh my God.
Why do they even exist? What do they do for this? What do they do for nature?
I'm curious about that too. Because you do like to think that, like, well, everybody probably already saw that episode of the Wild Thornberries. Did you ever see that episode where, like, something happens where, did you ever watch that show?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Eliza, so like a bird was trying to like get grubs out of a tree. And Eliza like gave the bird a needle. Yeah. And then the bird was able to get the bugs out of the tree much more way easier.
Yeah.
However, it disrupted the total, like now the birds were eating too many grubs and it mismanaged the ecosystem entirely.
Right.
Extremely cool ep.
Yeah.
I feel like you like to think that everything has a place and a purpose.
Right.
Somebody please write in the comments, what is the purpose of the mosquito?
What is the point of the mosquito?
It spreads disease.
I'm just scratching and scritching.
Right.
I've got 3 on my face right now.
Aw, nobody can tell, right? Audience, you can't see
That's why the camera's so far away.
So we can't see your mosquito bites.
It's changed the shape of my face.
Have you ever swatted a mosquito when it was on you actively?
And there's blood?
And there's blood. That's disgusting. It grosses
the worst.
me out. And I'm like, ew, is this even my blood?
Right.
What if it's someone else's freaky blood?
I was told that it, like, chances are high that it is, because if they're coming to bite you, they're not already full of blood.
Okay. I like that.
And so
that gives me a little bit
I'm going to believe that. Yeah. That's fine. I'm going to believe it.
Yeah, it's so disgusting, is it not? Ugh.
It's horrible.
I hate that. And it reminds me of just like the whole process that you're like feasting upon my bodily fluid.
Yeah, you're sticking your nose so deep into my body.
How does it even get there? Like, I feel like when you get tattooed, the needle has to go in.
Yeah, so far.
You're a little flimsy thing flying through the air. How does your
nose
get in?
How are you
penetrating my freaking skin?
It doesn't make sense to me.
I know,
I hate
so
it.
disgusting.
And there's certain blood types they like more.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know my blood type. I know I'm embarrassed to say that. Do you know yours?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
No one knows. Like, I feel like everyone gets so mad when I don't. I know. That's what I say.
I've had so much blood work done.
I'm like, someone somewhere knows my blood type. Why do I need to know it? I don't know.
I have the blood type that mosquitoes love.
They think you're delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, one time I went to camp, the only camp that I ever went to, it was a Jesus camp.
Oh, I thought you were going to say bug juice. It doesn't come in a jar. Bug juice comes from who you are. I like when we sing together on the pod.
Me too. And we don't know very much either, so it's short-lived, and that's good.
Yeah, that was enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to Jesus camp?
Yeah, and I came back, and there was 42 mosquito bites on my legs alone.
That's foul. 42?
I was destroyed.
And did you just pray about it?
Yes, I had them pray over my legs. Why wasn't anybody providing me with bug spray?
Yeah, that's fucked. They didn't have bug spray?
I was a child. Provide me with bug spray.
That's crazy. They provided you with prayer.
Yeah. A kid did have a seizure at camp, and they did pray over him.
Because he got bit by mosquitoes?
I don't know. He had a condition,
so he was literally seizing, and they prayed over him?
Yeah.
I
feel
like that is one of those things where, like, I don't know.
And they did say, like, hey, everybody, just so you know, like, this has happened.
Did they have medical intervention as well?
I'm sure that they did, but it's like...
God.
Let's all have a prayer about it. And they also prayed over him probably while there was medical intervention.
I hate that. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I do hate that, like, I feel like sometimes extremely religious folks, like, will attribute stuff, like horrible things happening that are maybe medical to like God's plan.
Yes.
I hate that.
Yeah, so do I.
Why do you do that? Like, it's just like, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't get into
we can't
it.
get into that. Sorry. We're just supposed to be talking about mosquito bites. That was my fault.
When I was growing up, my little sister used to call mosquitoes skeetomos.
Skeetomos?
It's kind of cute.
That's really cute. I like that.
Yeah,
skeetomos. That's so fun.
Yes.
But fuck skeetomos.
Yeah, fuck skeetomos, dude. Nasty ass creatures.
Yeah.
And ticks. I do hate ticks. Well, I haven't seen any ticks on anyone, even the dogs, while we're here.
Yeah.
Thank God. But there are so many ticks in Connecticut. I mean, Lyme disease, originated in freaking old Lyme.
Right.
So ticks are so scary because they could be so small. And it's another parasitic blood-sucking creature. And And I'm not even worried about Lyme's disease. You can get, like, if a tick bites you, there's a certain one where you can become allergic to meat. How am I going to enjoy black garlic marinated flank steak if a freaking tick bites me and I become allergic to meat? I can't even bear the thought.
No, it's tragic. That's tragic.
Disgusting.
But ticks, at least, like, other animals eat ticks. Like, they are part of the food chain. But I don't, like, what, the mosquito eaters eat mosquitoes? Like,
yeah, who's eating the mosquitoes?
That's it.
I don't know, dude.
God.
All right, shall we get that beer?
Yeah, we should. And
all right.
Gil's just exhausted with us.
I know, he's dead. I'm glad that he joined us and was a quiet, good boy.
He was a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah.
He loves the pod. He's a day one teabagger.
He's day one too. He's absolutely our first one.
Well, go ahead and tell these people where they can find us so we can crack a cold one down by the creek.
You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Apple Podcasts.
Basically anywhere you can get your podcast.
Oh, and Instagram.
And naturally on Instagram. This beautiful camp content that we went so out of our way and worked our asses off to bring you with. Tell all your friends to tune in. Why not?
You got to tune in.
Yes, that way we can afford more weenies and SpaghettiOs to bring with us to camp.
And look at this. We do fun off the grid.
Fun off grid records.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Does what's his name? The guy, the problematic podcaster.
I don't know.
You know the one.
I try and forget him.
Joe Rogan.
Oh.
Does Joe Rogan get out here in the woods to talk about the mosquitos with y'all? No.
He doesn't have beat-offs with his friends.
He's never. No, he probably does have beat-offs with his friends.
You know what? You're right. Hold on. You're right. But he's not doing this. He's not having a good time.
No. And don't forget that if you're a well-meaning ally and you have a question for the boys, please email us at notpod@gmail.com.
Yeah, let us know. We'll answer on pod.
We hope you really enjoyed our Great Outdoors episode. Maybe more to come.
Ooh,
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Well, I guess we'll see you next Tuesday.